Hello guys, welcome to Computer Science with Mr. Green. I am Vishu Kamble and in this video I am going to show you how to use the shared folder settings with Oracle VM VirtualBox. So the main idea behind using a virtual machine instead of dual booting your machine with Linux and Windows operating system is that if you are in Linux and if you want to access Windows, you always have to reboot and come into Windows and use the files that you want, or you need to install some packages so that the Linux operating system can read the NTFS file system of Windows, or you need to install Wine and then configure it, and then sometimes it doesn't work. So if you use a VM, you can just drag and drop things or copy paste things. But what if you want to share a folder that is like 10 to 15 GBs? So you can copy paste it into the VM, but it will take a lot of time and it will also be using that like it will fill up your virtual machine. And like we gave this virtual machine 16 GB of hard disk. If I try to copy paste the 15 GB folder, yeah, I cannot do that because it will take the whole space and the virtual machine won't allow me. So instead of doing that, you can share the folder so that you don't have to copy paste the whole thing and you can easily access it inside the virtual machine. So to do that, you need to go into devices, click on shared folders and click on shared folder settings. Now click on machine folders and click on add. Inside this, specify the folder you want to share. Like you can share this resumes folder and you can name it anything you want. And this read only option means that the folder that you are sharing, the virtual machine cannot do anything inside the folder. It cannot create, it cannot delete, or it cannot modify any files inside it. It can just open them and it can see them, but it cannot do anything with it. And auto mount is like if I click on OK, this folder will be shared only for this session. Once I shut down this machine, this folder would be gone. So if I select auto mount, it will automatically mount a shared folder whenever the system starts. So if you want to use the folder like frequently, you can select this option. Make permanent means that the folder will remain in the like the folder will be mounted on the file system until you manually remove it. So I'm just going to make it read only and auto mount and click on OK and click on OK. So sometimes the virtual machine doesn't directly show you the shared folders, and this might happen to you, and this happens sometimes. So if it happens, like we will just have to restart the system so that the kernel takes the changes that we just did. And as you can see, the shared folders is inside media, but it is not visible here. So we just have to restart the machine. So click on shutdown, click on restart and wait for the system to restart. And this is because we are actually sharing a file system like a folder inside the file system of Linux, so it will obviously take some time. Sometimes it happens instantly, sometimes you have to restart. It's completely up to the virtual machine. So I guess I will just pause the video until the virtual machine starts. So as you can see, now I'm inside the virtual machine and oh, it just started. So enter your password and go to files, go to media and check if you can see the shared folder there again. I don't know why this is taking so much time. So go to files, computer and go to media, and there you are, you can see the shared folder. So let's try to open it and you can see the folders here. And also I did a stupid thing, I had to remove this. Just a second. So whenever you try to open any shared folder, it will give you a permission denied option, and it didn't give me one because I already had the user inside the VirtualBox group. So whenever you install any Linux virtual machine, the virtual machine automatically adds a group called VBox SF. Let me write it down for you guys. So it will add a group called VBox SF, which stands for VirtualBox Shared Folders, and you need to be a part of this group to open the file, like open the shared folder. So to be a group part of this group, you have to run the command sudo add user, username, and group. So group name. So to be a member of this group, just write sudo. Sudo means you are running a command with root privileges. That means you can do anything using sudo, but to use sudo you also need to be a part of the sudo group, and when you are the only user, the Linux operating system will add you as a sudo user. So sudo add user, and my username is Vishu. You can find it out by typing who am I. So, and you can also see it here. So click on sudo add user Vishu vbox sf, and it will tell you that it has added me to the group, and then you can like use this folder, but you cannot create anything because this is a read-only folder. So to create or do anything, just go to shared folders, click on the folder that you want to change, click on edit, the second button, and untick the read-only, and the changes will take place after you try to restart the system because it is currently running and is in use. So I'm just going to close this and show you how to do that. Just log out once and go to shared folders and remove this, like edit this, not remove. And now it will take place because the file system is not in use. So that's how you, oh, so you have to actually close the system, restart devices, shared folders, edit this, and now it takes. So you need to shut down the machine and do the changes so that the Linux kernel can register it. So that's it guys, that's how you use the shared folder in Linux virtual machines. Thank you for watching.